Series of software engineering. We see about the test strategy. A test strategy is a test document that outlines a testing approach within the software development life cycle. The test document can be high level executive summary written on an organization level or detailed on an practical level. A test strategy is a test document that outlines the testing approach within the software development life cycle. The document can be high level executive summary written on an organization level or well detailed on a practical level, like a test case or a specific functions. Providing test document for a level can save time and cost, promote consistency, and deliver critical information for the stakeholders. The test document hierarchies are when discussing about the test strategy, many people confuse it with a test policy or a test plan. So let's clarify by explaining the test documentation of hierarchy of these three. So the test policies are a test policy high level documents outlining the major objectives and principles of testing for an organization or a company. Built for the organization level, high level and brief, often only a few sentences describe the value of the company delivers. High level and brief, often only a few sentences describe the value of company delivers from testing. Unlikely to change unless the company undergoes a significant organization changes. Test strategy is a document that supports a test policy by providing general testing requirements and basic details or carrying out testing with written and organization as per project. Organizations are a project level. Describe the organization general testing methods. Describes test reporting by the use of measurements and metrics. Explains defect management. It may change based on the use. An organization level strategy will change less frequently, but in project level, the strategy would alter for each project. So now let us consider about the test plan. A test plan is a document that describes project specific objectives and uses the high level information from the test policies and test strategy to make a plan that can accomplish those objectives. Project levels explains what will not be tested for a specific project. Describes how testers will implement the project test strategies, includes test schedules, project risk and execution cycle would change every project sprint on possibility mile sprint. Now let us consider how to write a test strategy. So writing a test strategy, the author should consider the organization and the intent projects when deciding what to include. However, the following items are usually included in the test strategy documents. Test level explains the document level of testing, which could be unit, integration systems, or acceptance testing. The scope will be the list the areas of the test. Also mention anything included from the scope or items not being tested. Entries and exit conditions. You should have specific conditions that define the start and end of a testing. This information may come from product manager or other stakeholders. Environment describes where the test takes place. It is in development test, staging or production environment. If there is a database involved, towards which environment it is pointed. Make sure list any URLs. So the next is about the team responsibilities. It describes who is responsible for performing each task. The description may include people from outside the testing team. For example, developers may be responsible for unit testing, or stakeholders may be responsible for acceptance testing. A tester may execute scripts, and a test manager may be accountable for reporting. The testing tools The testing sections or the tools would define any tools which needed for testing and test case management. The technique is explain conditions and test case defining in test case data creations needed. If so, explain what is required and when. And also we'll brief about the test management, defect management and release control. Thank you.